You've seen it? Okay, just leave it there for me. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. I said Namianuna today we go flip topic tire. Eka Leo. But this time no be fight. I come in peace with good tidings. How are you all doing, Tinubu fans and Obi fans? The question is, after 2 weeks of work, do you think Tinubu can do the job? Or do you still want Peter Obi? After 2 weeks of work, do you still think Peter Obi is the only way forward? Or do you think we finally have gotten a man who can work? I'm going to open the floor for both obedient and batified people. What is your take? Is he on track? Would Obi have done better? I want to hear your arguments. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Double click that screen if you're watching on TikTok. Hit that screen real fast. Hit it real quick. If you think Jagaban can do it, Jagaban is fine. Or if you think Obi would have done a better job and why. So I'm going to start with an obedient. Let me bring an obedient. Jojo. Don't mind me before I was just looking for you people's trouble. You know I always trigger you. Now I want us to have a nice and decent conversation. No need to fight. Obi or Tinubu, what do you think? Do you think Obi should still pursue his mandate? Or do you think for Nigeria's best interest, Tinubu should continue being our president? What is your take? I've sent a request right now to an obedient. I'm going to send a request to Brother Shupor. So everybody has like 2 or 3 minutes. Alice Okoye, what is your take? If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. I'm looking for my #1 gifter on TikTok. Double click the screen. Who is my #1 gifter on TikTok? Nana, big shout out to you, Nana. And also big shout out to Bilks Bay, London. Bilks, London. So I've sent people requests. I don't see why they're not able to come live. Someone said Tinubu yesterday, today, and for 8 years. All right. Okay, Supervon, how are you doing?
I'm doing great too.
You don't cut your hair?
Yeah, I don't cut them.
Why you cut them?
I'm having alopecia in the middle of the head. So I had to treat it first. So I removed it.
Alopecia cannot be treated unless you have ringworm.
It's not ringworm.
Alopecia has no treatment.
It was pulling by itself.
Did they say it was alopecia?
So
but alopecia no get treatment, or not just management.
He get treatment. Now before you no get treatment, he get now.
Okay, so wait till be the treatment where they give you.
Nah. I have a doctor opposite my house. One treating me. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's go back to our topic. If you're watching on TikTok, remember to double click the screen. And I'm looking for money guns. Yes, that's right. If you are supporting Tinubu or Obi, send me those money guns. So you, Brother Shupa, what is your take, Tinubu or Obi?
Right. The truth of the matter is that at first I felt Tinubu would not be able to perform because of his age. But right now, my perception about him has changed totally. The guy works like a robot. First of all, I strongly believe that there's no other person that can enter that place and do what he has done in 2 weeks. I'm quite sure no other person would have done all he has done in 2 weeks. It's just back to back. He's giving us back to back. Areas that you are not even thinking, he's already thought about it. He has done a great job for the past 2 weeks. We're still watching the effect of the changes that he has made. We'll start seeing the effect. And then we cannot, I don't think Peter Obi could do anything extraordinary about for what he's doing right now. And that's the truth.
All right, bro. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna put mouth this time before Obi people begin to fight me. I'm free and fair today. I'm gonna try to be as free and fair as possible. If you're watching on Facebook, remember, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, double click the video, you'll see how to buy my stars. Okay, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, you'll see how to buy my stars. Share my video on YouTube. I love you, YouTube people. You're the best in the world. But where are my super chats, super stickers, and super likes? Bring those super chats on. I'm only going to be reading YouTube messages that have super chats. Please, no vex. Now, so we run out. Unapologetically Titan, my sweetest friend, has already bought me 4 money guns on TikTok. Big shout out to you. And she now happens to be my #1 gifter, Unapologetically Titan, my #1 gifter. God bless you, sis. I love you so much. So, who else wants to come and say something for or against what this our brother has said? Somebody, sorry, Sandra, I'm not going to read your message because it doesn't come with a super chat. So if you want to send me a message on YouTube, let there be a super chat. Good afternoon. So what is your take? Has Tinubu done well? Are you impressed?
Well, I'm really impressed, and I thank God that we supported Tinubu earlier on, we are not disappointed. I got so many attacks from some people, family, friends, and some other people that are very close to me. But I learned the lesson from the last election that I will never quarrel with anybody over election, over politician, because they are all the same. Either Peter Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, they are all the same set of people. Once their interests align together, they become friends. So I take that part of my life, which has been cool. And what I see over the election, coupled with all the problems of emotion of the pastors that mess up the body of Christ during the election, it was so messy. Because I told my friend, those are problems of emotion. You are not led by the Spirit. The matter is like a man who watched pornography over the night and went to bed and had a bed wet and said spiritual attack. No. They were emotionally attached to Peter Obi because Peter Obi was preaching, God take back church, take back your country. And they believe so much in that area. Yeah, we want to change. But I told them, look here, Peter Obi is part of the system. From ABBA to PDP to he cannot do anything different from others. Forget all these shenanigans of everything. I told my friends, I know I follow it not because I'm from the West. It's not because I have I don't know, maybe because I've seen what Tinubu has done in Lagos State. Even though people deny that fact that is done, we all know how federal powers used to be like. NTA, Silverberg, ideological. Also, we know how Monica, we know how you to the what is name? What is this very close to Kurama Beach? We know how those people, how those places look like. Then before they became governor of Lagos State, we know how those things metamorphosed to what it is today. So those are the reasons why I support him. He's a progressive man, and he's a man that I never changed the party. Another factor that made me believe in him is among all the frontliners, Tinubu is the only man that fought for the democracy of that country. During Abacha Junta. Where was Atiku? Where was Obi? Where were all those people? So, and I thank God that the guy did not disappoint us. He is working like 40 years old man, day and night. So these are the reason why I am pleased with what you have done in the past 2 weeks. Thank you.
All right, we have Pastor Josh in the house. Pastor Josh, what is your take? Send me stars on Facebook, guys. If you're watching on Facebook, send me stars on Facebook. All right, Pastor Josh, what is your take?
Yeah, thanks, dear. North on Abrams Road, then at the traffic light. In 250 feet, turn left onto
Brother Shukbo, sorry, let me bring somebody else. Help me log out so it will not hold you there. All right, Pastor Josh, let me hear you.
Good. Can you hear me okay now? Is it clearer now?
Very clear.
Good. Yeah, so nobody saw this coming, honestly. And this is the first time we in the diaspora are so keen and watching what is happening in Nigeria closely. Honestly, politics in Nigeria has never been this interesting. Everyone is glued. And the fact that there's always something new coming out from House of Rock makes us feel like something good is coming. That's the truth. Nobody saw it coming. I personally did not support Tinubu, neither did I support Obi. I was for sure, right? Because I was
Me too, that's us.
Yeah, I was for sure, right? Because I believe Peter Obi just came out of PDP and wanted to use the opportunity that he had. Because honestly, if Tinubu was a PDP man, or Tinubu was not APC, let's assume Tinubu ran independently, he wouldn't get the number of 8 he's got. Because most people were putting the blame of APC, the Buhari-led administration. They were using that frustration of NSAS and using that on him. Do you understand? So it wasn't more of a personality thing. It was more of the frustration of what people are going through in Nigeria during the period of Buhari. Everybody understands that Buhari's tenure is the worst that Nigerians have ever, experienced. So it was more of an emotional thing. And the moment Obi came with the whole horror, with the whole passion as a youth, and carried everybody along, and most people follow their emotions. Not everybody were thinking based on individual abilities. But now we can see that Tinubu actually has what it takes. Because from my own personal take so far, I think only Tinubu has the balls to do what has been done so far. If Obi entered, he won't be able to play some diplomatic and some strategic moves. Imagine Obi having to liaise with someone like Atari Dokubo. Or imagine him having to remove all these big boys that are actually benefiting from the corruption of Nigeria. Do you think it's a child's play to do that? You cannot just come in and then allow Dangote to lose billions of naira in a day by just a policy. There are big boys running Nigeria. That's the truth. So only someone like Tinubu can come in, regardless of religion, regardless of whatever sentiment that we might have. I'm a pastor, but I don't put religion when it comes into politics and governance. So I believe Tinubu so far has gotten everybody to be quite surprised and say, wow, we didn't see this coming. So regardless, I wouldn't want to compare Tinubu to Obi because Obi is not there. So I wouldn't be able to say he would have done better or not because he is not. I can only judge based on what Tinubu is doing right now and what people felt he was not going to do. So that is my take.
All right, thank you so much. I want to add some other people. Thank you so much. Remember, your opinions are yours, not Daddy Free's opinions. Daddy Freeze, no one look for trouble today. Daddy Freeze, they gentle. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Thank you so much. Double click the screen. All right, Victor.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear you louder.
Okay, that's how I talk. I'm sorry.
No, I think your network is bad. You're a bit low.
Oh, right. Is it better now?
Yes, slightly better. So let's hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you for bringing me to your show once again. Well, I let me quickly say this, that I am not surprised by the chain of events and what Tinubu is dishing out to us, because some of us who knew that he had capacity take our country, to from the economic downturn to to a standard whereby we could see our country and we begin to appreciate governance. We know that this day will come, and we'll be honestly praying and yearning for this to happen. Yes, I know some of us will say yes, it is too early to start praising Tinubu and some of his policies, the bills that he's signing, the steps that he's taking. But for someone who is ready to take the bull by the horn, for someone who is ready, to chart a new course for the country, it is from his steps and from what he has done so far and what he's set out to do, from the advisors and the appointment that he has made so far, shows a man with capacity. Okay, look at the exchange rates. Look at the first subsidy. I read an article today. Do you know that people all the way far in Cameroon, in Niger, in Chad, and in some Benin Republic, they were already lamenting about the first subsidy. And these were the people that were benefiting from what our government was subsidizing. I know it will bring hardship, for now. And after some time, things will stabilize. Kudos to Tinubu. Kudos to all his team. Kudos to his advisors. We know that Jagaban will do wonders in Nigeria. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you and God bless. Every single person who has come to my live now has said good things about Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What exactly is going on? Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts? If you're watching on Facebook, remember to send me my stars. Big shout out to Unapologetically Titan. Oh my goodness, House of Gold is my number one gifter. House of Gold, my number one money gun gifter. House of Gold sent me 6 money guns. But right now, Unapologetically Titan is still number 1 when it comes to gifts. And number 2, we've got Edos Papa. I'm looking for my number 1 gifter. Make it happen. Make it happen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Share the video. Double click the screen. Follow my number 1. My number 1's right up there. You can see my number 1 and my number 2. Follow them. Follow my number 1 and my number 2. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. All right. Special shout out to everybody watching. Okay, Glory is here. Glory, what is your take? Glory, what is your take? Where are all the obedience, by the way? Because everybody seems to be supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Hi, Glory. What is your take?
I'm actually surprised. Can you hear me?
Very clearly.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at what Tinubu has done, especially with the subsidy aspect. Him being I thought that subsidy was something that could never be removed, but he showed us that he has the power and he could do such a thing. At least that is showing us that at least he has he's showing us that he's ready to work and do something for Nigeria. And along that, I've heard people say that back when he was the governor of Lagos State, how he helped Lagos to improve Lagos State and all of that. So I feel that we should give him a chance, and we should give him a chance and see what else he has to offer us. That's just all I have to say.
Thank you very much. But what about Peter Obi's mandate? Are you not hoping Peter Obi comes into power, or you believe Tinubu should just have a chance?
Yeah.
You believe Tinubu should have a chance?
Yeah, I feel that we should give him a chance. If we all support him together, we can actually see where he's coming from. Because of, number one, what the pastor said, he's extremely strategic. He has actually been given the opportunity to do something, and we have all seen it. And he has wisdom, and he has sat down with people that already that. Obviously, he has sat down with the godfathers of Nigeria, people that actually have seen Nigeria during the military regime until now. So I feel that we should just give him a chance to start with. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Glory. Thank you so much. Who else wants to come and share their thoughts? Who else wants to come? Isaac, I'm sending you a request. You guys are sending messages. Paul, Arik, let's hear from you. Paul Arik, if you're watching on TikTok, remember to double click my screen. I'm looking for my number one gifter. Who's my number one gifter? Who's my number one gifter? All right, Paul, how are you doing, brother?
Hey, Daddy, please.
How are you doing? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
My Tinubu's first 2 weeks versus if Peter Obi had won, right?
Wow.
I think Tinubu was the best man for the job. I didn't support Tinubu during the election. I have to be honest. I was thinking Atiku would have won. He didn't. But the policies Tinubu is bringing out, I am quite happy with it. I think it's for the betterment of Nigeria. Nigeria is very fragmentized at the moment because we have the obese camp, we have that other camp, we have that other camp. But I think what Tinubu is very good at is he knows how to delegate the job to the right people to get it done. And I still feel Nigeria needed a change. But the change Nigeria needed, it was not a Peter Obi change.
Why would you say so, sir? Why do you think Nigeria didn't need Peter Obi?
I'll tell you why. The kind of change that Nigeria needed was the kind of change that was brewing on the NSAS demonstration. Right? Peter Obi rode on the youth vote because he knew what the sentiment of the country was at the time. I would say if the youth had a different party, they would have won the election. Do you quote that again? If the
No,
youth,
it's okay. It's okay, sir. King's things. Why are you insulting people who are not insulting you? Eleribu. You are calling people you are calling them corn-fed. Why they pay your papa? Aye ya ni da. No look for my trouble. I go shake pay for your destiny. Oh. You want to destiny? Whoa. See. Let me show you your destiny. Can you see your destiny? Your destiny don't fall for ground. Hey, carry your destiny. Carry her. Hey, your destiny don't follow. How dare you come to my life and insult people that don't agree with you? Why are you calling them corn-fed elede? Why? Because they no grip it to be. Why? We are here decently talking. Why must you insult? Why? This is why Peter Obi did not win. This, you, King's things, is why Peter Obi did not win. Everybody is here talking decently. I have given you the chance. If you like Peter Obi, support Peter Obi, tell us why. Don't come and insult people that are disagreeing with you. King's things. Now your papa they feed corn. In fact, akamulonda sinueti ekobali lokpolo. Sori gbogbo rí bàbá rẹ̀, bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ. Ọmọ tó ń pè léèrí. Kò tí ẹ̀ ń ṣàkàmù. Tó bá ti jọ àkàmù báyìí, èrí tó kù ndí ògì, èrí ògì ló wà ní orí bàbá ẹ. Jẹ́ blocking dànù. Ọlọ́pọlọ èrí. Please, my brother, how are you, Jare? Tell us what you think. Tinubu or Peter Obi after 2 weeks? Someone said the life is one-sided. Unblock the obedience if you want a balanced view. The obedience I blocked are the Omoales. I want Eleribu. You can never get a balanced view from people who are insulting. These people that came here, has any single person on my life today insulted Peter Obi or his followers? For you to get blocked, nobody will block you if you come to my live and say Peter Obi. The reason why you were blocked is because you are insulting. Like this person that is talking about his father and his mother eating corn and his father and his mother being akwelede. That's why I blocked him. So if you think that me having people that have no control over their vocal cavities, people who have dysentery and cholera of the mouth, if you think me bringing them to my life will give a balanced view, it means your head is not correct. And for your head to not be correct, it must be a genetic problem. You inherited from your father and mother whose heads are also not correct. Can we move? Thank you. So if you are a decent Obi supporter, the floor is yours. Tell us, anybody who was blocked because of Obi was not blocked because of his views, but was blocked because of his rascality and the impunity at which he dished out views that were different from other people's views with the insult. Person come here type in Papa Pig and in Mama Corn, and you say make I leave am saying get opinion kò ní dáa fún what only can leave him.
The guy don't go.
I still they rapture them they go. So can you see how toxic people have become? It don't reach stage where we no get obedient to defend Obi again.
Well, that's the thing. The election in Nigeria should not be do or die. It should be. It should be.
So where are the obedience? They said that the freeze don't block all. You come to my place, the next thing you insult me because I say, okay, Tinubu is working. The next thing you insult me. Inside Tinubu is working. Why don't you come and say Tinubu is not working because of A, B, C, D, E, and F? I have blocked them and I've blocked their destiny. I do not block anybody who has a counter opinion. Peter Ebojele is an Obi supporter. I did not block him. But those of them who are rascals, who are rude, whose parents did a poor job of bringing them up, I will block them.
True now.
And right now, I understand that they are going through a lot. I understand. I'm sympathetic towards them. You don't kick a man when he's down. I understand. I know you people are really, really going through a lot. That's why I sympathize with you. And I lend a hand of friendship. So no need to fight one another. We love one another. But you cannot come here and insult me and expect me to give you an opportunity to talk. Talk that what? That your parents are not well? No. So please, my dear brother, what is your take? My brother in white, what is your take?
Well, Daddy Freeze, on the very first note, this is my first time of joining your life.
Thank you very much, sir. Please don't mind me. It's not like my head is correct like that. I'm always just angry.
I know. I knew about you far back in Nigeria when I was in Lagos, listening to your radio station, your presentation and all that. Well, going back to today's topic, initially, I was actually supporting Tinubu. But when I look at what was going on, a lot of stuff, facts that were brought to the table, I felt Tinubu getting there to be another figurehead. And I quickly switched my support to Obi. Again, when I switched to Obi, but I realized that even my siblings that were Obi supporters, they never believed I could support Obi because I was supporting Tinubu at first. Now, running down to the last 2 weeks since Tinubu came into power, what Tinubu has done, I can tell you easily, Obi will not have the balls to do that in 3 months. The way Tinubu is dealing with people systematically and the way he's unifying people, I read a lot about Nigeria. The other day, I went to see Asari Dokumbo and some other people. Some people came to him. The fact that just like, number one, Tinubu is a statesman. So, to start with, he has only respect to our own fear what he wants to start with. Secondly, he's in a position of power. Whatever his age cannot give him, his position as a unifier, as a grassroots politician, is giving it to him. Adebayola came was actually apologizing to him, saying, "I'm sorry, I need anybody more." But why do you think Adebayola go and beg Peter Obi for what? So to be honest with you, either you support Obi or Tinubu, We want a better Nigeria. And that is what Tinubu is giving us right now. And I think that's what we should focus on. We should have been a step forward. What Obi is doing what Tinubu is doing right now, I can tell you vividly, it's only Tinubu that has that ball to do it. Obi cannot do one thing. And to all Obi supporters, you guys are too aggressive. Don't be aggressive. See, if you have a point, bro, you talk. If you have a point, don't be too aggressive. See, if you have a point and you are sure of your point, come out and say it in a very civilized manner, not insulting people. I know some people will come for me on my DM. My friends are watching. They'll come for me on my DM. I don't care. But Tinubu is doing the right thing and he's taking Nigeria in the right direction. He's steering the ship in a different direction. Thank you, Daddy, please. I don't want to take much of your time.
No, God bless you. All right, we've got another gentleman here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, thank you, Daddy Freeze. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what is happening in Nigeria today. Especially for we the Batified, we the Agbadorians. We are so happy with what is happening today in Nigeria. My first time of coming to Lagos is 2003. And since then I've been, I schooled in Shagamu. So I've been coming to Lagos, Shagamu to Lagos is almost the same place. And only a madman can tell me Lagos has not been developed or improving one way or the other since 2003. That me, I know about Lagos. Only a madman. And with the way Tinubu has run the Lagos system, from revenue, leadership sustainability, I can confidently tell that's the right man to take over the Nigerian project. There is no doubt about it. And from day one, I already made up my mind. This man, I'm going for him. And today, all of a sudden, the entire country, just within 2 weeks, just 14 days or 15 days, the entire country is now shouting Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu. Me, as a person, as a bona fide Batified, I am so happy. A lot of my friends that are obedient, they are calling me guy. Oh boy, this man has done. A lot of them, they can't just come up now and say it, but deep down inside them, they know that Tinubu is getting the job done. And is the area of power sector, look at the way, even the recent appointments, very fantastic. Look at the issue of Senate president. Look at the way he handled the Senate president issue. 2015, Buhari was sleeping. On the Saraki took over the Senate president. But Tinubu went out. He made sure that a Christian took over so that there would that religious balance would be there in the country. That's leadership. That's a man that is prepared for the job. And look at the way the country is going just within 2 weeks. We are not saying everything is okay, but at least there is hope.
Progress.
There is hope. I mean, not Leicester here, but God, where this country they go? If Nigeria go on this way, I'll come back home in the next 1 year. If Nigeria go if Tinubu can just maintain this tenacity I'm seeing, in the next 1 year, I'm coming back home. There is nothing we are doing here. I'm so happy with Tinubu. I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm so happy.
All right, I'm not clapping for Tinubu, don't get it wrong, guys. I'm clapping for a man who said he's coming back home. Because Nigeria right now needs as much of our people in diaspora to come home with the funds they have earned and generated over the past few years to come and dump them in Nigeria so there can be more cash fluidity and Nigeria might be a more how do I put it, fertile ground for investment and enterprise. So thank you so much. Now, I want to ask, what happened to all those people who tore their passports?
Who tore their passports?
They tore their passports. Those people that were online.
They're just like, look at the way our pastors messed up in this election. They messed up big time. They messed up big time. These are our pastors. They messed up big time. But now, You can see it clearly. You don't need a prophet or any man of God to determine the future. Who is getting the job done, and he's doing well. He's doing the job without any. In fact, I think it's better to just use forecasting sites than expecting miracle from all these pastors. Honestly. So I just wish Tinubu well. I pray to God, may God protect him. Let him keep doing the job. He's doing a fantastic job, and I'm so happy with him. I'm a confirmed bona fide. In fact, my integrity is at stake now. I refuse to pay some of my side. Don't let me say this one. Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze, for giving me this time.
Thank you for coming live. All right, we've got Olu here, the gentleman who have spoken. Please exit so more people can come. Where are my obedient brothers and sisters? I love you guys loads. I want to bring you live. Where are obedience? Before I bring obedience or anyone else, please double click the screen. Big shout out to House of Gold, who sent 6 money guns, and Unapologetically Titan, who sent me 6 money guns. My number one gifter is Unapologetically Titan. I'm looking for my number one gifter. Guys, I'm looking for my number one gifter. My number one gifter. Who is my number one gifter? Make this happen. Double click the screen. Share the video. Who is my number one gifter? All right, over to you, Olu.
Yeah, basically, well, I think Nigeria is on for a very big, very good things, and the way things are going. You know, in the last 2 weeks, we can see in quick succession the kind of decision is taking and what is really happening. Daddy Freeze, have you noticed NTA is taking the narratives on social media, you know, giving us the news back to back? If you notice, NTA is giving us news now back to back. A lot of people are saying, NTA, where is, you know, they are also, as they are coming up with their different policies to change the whole situation, they want to also control the narratives. And that's exactly what NTA is doing. The truth of the matter is, you know, when you look at some of the policies that he has taken recently, you will know that it's in the right direction. The exchange rate uniformity, you understand, the bill he has signed, student loan, and so many things, and the subsidy removal. Look at how the subsidy removal was managed. Do you understand? Look at how it was managed. I don't think any presidential candidate can manage that, you know, within the last few weeks, you know. See the way all those things were managed, calling all the right stakeholder to, you know. And look at his appointments. Can you see the special advisor? Do you understand? You see the quality and the caliber of special advisor, you know, that he has appointed so far. So, you know, things are moving in the right direction. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if there's a new development that requires us to criticize the government, we will do that. But so far, so good. So far, so good. That's what I can say here now. So far, so good. And, you know, we should just be patriotic as a Nigerian. Election is over. This is governance. You understand? To my obedient friends and the rest, I mean, we should just give this man a chance to change the affairs of Nigeria. You understand? You know, they are in court. I don't think anything good can come out of that court based on the proceedings and what we have been seeing so far. You understand? My prayer is that Obi should just prepare for 2027. You understand? You can't go to the court as a professor, mathematician, saying that he only examined 2 states out of 36 plus FCT. You understand? You can't say that. It shows that probably you are not serious or you are just bluffing, you know. So it's obvious that we are stuck with this man. I mean, that's just the way I see it. And Dino is also not saying something reasonable, even in the electoral petition tribunal. You understand? Dino was saying that the election was rigged, was manipulated, and all those stuff. The figure that INEC produced was not okay. Then the guy cross-examining him say he should bring the figure that is correct. He said he doesn't have it. He said he doesn't have it. So it's obvious these people don't have a case. That's what Dino said in court. They said bring the result that is correct. If you say what INEC has declared is wrong, bring the result. He said he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. So what are we saying? They are just doing drama in court, and they want to ensure that at least Obi's name will be in the lips of everybody. Will come back to their senses or reality as soon as even Obi, I'm sure he will come back to realize that this is over. We should just be. They should just be thinking of planning for the next election. That's the way I see it. So far so good as far as I'm concerned.
All right, all right, all right. I don't want to say anything. I just want to bring more people so they can have a conversation with you regarding what you have been saying. I don't want to say anything. Guys, if you don't comment, come to the live and share your thoughts. Olu has made some. So, Olu, once again, Dino Melai did not have a point in court, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't have a point in court. He didn't have a point. We hear the proceedings and everything. It doesn't. They said produce the results. Produce the result. That was what the lawyer cross-examining is saying. He said he doesn't have any.
All right, we have a gentleman here. Hello, sir. What are your thoughts?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, for me, I just think talking about this Tinubu now, I think it's too early. Every one of us know that Tinubu is still hanging in the limbo. So it's only natural for him to be very, very nice. You understand? Trying to gain favor all around. So that's just what he's doing. Then talking about all these special advisors. I don't really see any big deal about the special advisors. They won't really do much. So I may be coming completely different from what you guys are saying to some extent, but if we want to tell ourselves the truth, look at No Ribadu. No Ribadu, what did No Ribadu do? No Ribadu on his own. This is a person that said one of the most corrupt governors among every one of them is Tinubu itself. Somewhere along the line, they build relationship. Those investigations, those fire that No Ribadu used in prosecuting Tinubu, it's not there. So we all know that the No Ribadu still do the same thing that every EFCC chairman do. Just the same thing. Prosecute the Yahoo boys, the one that have big name, will not see the light of the day. But today now we want to say Tinubu take the right step to bring somebody like that. Wale Edu, yeah, maybe good. I've been investing in the capital market for a very long time. So I would say he have broad knowledge. But I want to say something. The way every Nigerian love somebody like Festus Keyamo, it got changed when he become politician. You understand? So sometimes when we want to talk about people pedigree, their resume, their CVs, whichever way and everything, until they become politician and perform, you can't really judge people with other things. So I don't want to give it to Tinubu this early until he has come and do the things that he needs to do. That is when I will say, okay, yes, Tinubu is actually doing the work that he's doing. But for now, talking about this education, that this education, it's what I call the height of stupidity. This is the height of wickedness. I have a young daughter that is going to college this August. I should be schooling for like 8-9 years. She's studying medicine. I had to downsize. I cut down my income for almost like $32,000 just to get some of this scholarship, because the more I make, I'll fall out of the benefits. So I have to cut down my income to get this thing. But how do you want to explain that? You said Tinubu is doing very well because he's giving student loan, and they put a threshold of 500,000. Minimum wage in Nigeria is 30,000 naira. 30 times 12 is 360,000 naira. So if two families making minimum wage, their children is not even qualified to get that benefit because they make over 500,000. You understand? My brother, the man in my village that will cross two water in my village, which lawyer will that person go see to sign a shorty for the person for him to take loan? Which means you end up even pay the lawyer for the money that you don't have for the lawyer to sign for you. That's how they operate student loan in the West.
To be honest, I understand your sentiments, but I think any opportunity in Nigeria right now is welcome. Any opportunity. It's like you had no food and they gave you one slice of bread. And you are saying, where does the one slice of bread want to reach in my stomach?
But that it is, in their own word, nobody is getting a slice of bread. They said 500,000. Minimum wage is 30,000. So if you make 30,000, if husband and wife make 30,000, that is 60,000. 60 times 12, that is 720,000, which means you are not qualified for the loan. So who will get the loan? And the ordinary potato seller or pepper seller in the street that don't have documents to back their case, equally they will not qualify because there is no document of proof for them to qualify to access this loan. So who will get the loan? It's just politics. The man has already become president, but he's still playing politics. He's still doing it like he's campaigning. He's already a president. So tell me who will qualify. So there is no one slice of bread that you're even talking about.
Okay. I'm bringing DJ Bongoli. DJ Bongoli has been wanting to explain this loan for a while, but I've not allowed him. If you're watching on TikTok, send me those money guns. Double click the screen, share the video. Double click the screen, share the video. Legend just sent me 100 rand. Thank you so much. And Kingsley Highway sent me £5 on YouTube. Guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, share the video. If you're watching on Facebook, where are my stars? Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, bottom left hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to click the video. Bottom of the comments, right hand side, you see a little rectangle with the $sign. That's how to buy my stars. So over to you, Bongoli. What are your thoughts?
So good evening, everyone.
Good evening, DJ Bongoli.
Good morning, good afternoon. Mr. Olu, I hail. My chairman, we wake up, I hail you.
I greet you,
everybody. It's a very warm Saturday here, and I'm saying that we're talking about the student loans. I think it's a very welcome idea. I think we are starting on a very good note. It was a bill that was passed in the House, or it was a bill, now it's an act anyway, by the former Speaker of the Ninth Assembly. That is Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, who is now the Chief of Staff. Because a lot of people think that it was Asiwaju that just went there and just said, oh yeah, student loan, and just happened like magic. Things don't happen like magic. It was clearly thought of, and there are some conditions in order to access the loans. And the loans are to actually meet the needs of the poorest of the poor for now. And then as time goes by, we begin to adjust. We begin to amend. Because even our constitution is also being amended on a periodic basis. Everything has its pros and everything has its cons. And before I even continue my conversation, how many people on this platform have actually read the act? Have you read the act, sir?
No.
I'm not ready act in complete, but I've seen.
Oh, wow. It's already complete.
Can you listen? Don't play with words. It's cheap for me to lie. I've not heard the act in complete.
When you are not talking, mute your mic. When you want to talk, on mute. There's a lot of feedback. So Bongoli is talking now. Everybody else mute. When you want to talk, unmute, then mute back. Olu, please mute.
Okay. All right. No, it was a rhetorical question. It was not like I was asking you to respond. I'm not trying to play games here.
So what I'm saying is that, like I said, I've not read the thing, but bit and pieces is I didn't read the document completely. But telling me that I need a judge, I need a lawyer to sign for me, that is one. Then the 500,000, I question that part because that also contravenes the minimum wage of Nigeria, which is 30,000. Like I said, if an husband and wife make the minimum wage in Nigeria of 30,000, that is 107,020,000. Then that tell you that they don't even qualify for that. So who qualifies? So which means equally you haven't saying people are still earning below minimum wage. You understand? That's not fair. You understand? That's taking a lot of people out.
So, sir, it is called... Sorry, please. Let me say something. I think the young man that is talking, he has admitted that he has not read the law. So, because what he's saying now, he does not even understand the position of the law. The people that is talking of minimum wages of 30,000, the 500,000 is if you earn below, so they qualify. So my advice for the guy is to first go and read the law. He should go and read the act first before he start criticizing. Those that he's referring to actually qualify for the loan. And the loan is not given to the student directly. It's going to be paid to the school. So the issue of where will he get lawyer, when we get to this bridge, we'll cross it. They will get it. He's just saying all this thing. When we get to that bridge, you will cross it. And the new Ribadu is talking about that the new Ribadu who said Tinubu was corrupt, a lot of people were. He said he investigated them and he found nothing. So if I investigate you and I found nothing, so I should not relate with you again. Anybody can make petition. Anybody can say you are corrupt. They have to investigate. If they investigate and find out nothing, there's nothing. Tinubu was the most, investigated opposition in Nigeria. Everybody want to bring him down. Obasanjo want to bring him down. Jonathan want to bring him down because it's a strong opposition. But they don't have anything against him. That's the issue. So are we going to say he's a criminal?
Olu, before I engage with people respectfully, I always want to find out if they have the same kind of information that I have for us to engage in a conversation respectfully. That's why I asked that fundamental question. Have you read it? Have I read it? Have the 750 something people read it? In fact, it is an interest-free loan. I am even fighting with them because of them making it interest-free. Because when you make it an interest-free loan, you are not even adding inflation. Currently, Nigeria is running on an inflation of over 22%. And if our inflation is over 22%, then that means the money that they are going to use to finance these loans is going to be losing 25% of its value year on year. So in 4 years' time, that's maybe it's 500,000 you were giving, it's going to amount to the value of 250,000. Or you have to use 1 million naira and to get that value of 500,000 4 years back. Say Ashwaju does all his magic, like the magic he did in Lagos, and is able to bring it down to about 10% or lower, then it's going to take 8 years for us to lose half of that value. Because also, student loans are mostly a private business. And as student loans are more of a private business, this is a way of having foreign direct investments and or foreign portfolio investments. This is how to get foreign money into the country. You get creditors, foreign creditors coming with their billions of dollars to get into the business. So I am even fighting the government that why did you make it interest free? Because we're still going to run out losses. Also, I know that my friend will be here. I actually told him that, you know, that we don't even pay tuition fees in Nigerian federal schools. A lot of people don't know we don't pay tuition fees. That our schools, from a federal perspective, are free. And I will tell everybody to just type FG on Daily Trust. Daily Trust newspaper right now, as Bongoli is speaking to you, Daily Trust, FG, tuition fees. And go and look at what was written there. That article came out, was it on Monday or last week or something? When you read it, you realize that we don't even pay tuition. Also, this in fact would give the universities the autonomy that they've been craving for. Now the secrets of ASU will leak. You know that ASU that's always saying there will be no more strikes. ASU is always saying we want this, we want that. Now be in charge, run it 100%. We as the government can come and give you grants. We're going to have our boards that will be monitoring you. See, Nigerians, at the end of the day, this is new. The last time we had student loans was in the 70s, and it didn't work out fine. Why? Because we didn't know how to even get the money. We didn't know how to get the money to retrieve that money back. And if you look at recent times, look at the Anchor Borrowers Program. The Anchor Borrowers Program, for example, that the CBN was running on the rice and the fertilizer and seeds. They did not return that money back. In fact, they said that it was less than 50% return remittance. They went to use money to go and marry new wives. Or do we want to talk about, do you know that the wealthiest people in Nigeria, they are owing Nigeria over 5 trillion, according to AMCON, Asset Management Company of Nigeria. So we have that culture of not wanting to pay back. Or do you want to go and look at Kuda and Pampe? Kuda, Pampe, and all of that. Go and look at what people are doing. So a lot of people are even thinking that this loan, they want it over to them. No, you will apply through your school. You apply through your school. The source says student loan is not an FDI. Don't lie. I said maybe an FDI or an FPI. You have foreign creditors come in. That's how you get money. You have foreign creditors. Let me not. You do this, Nigerians. Go and read. You will not read. I really don't want to insult people today. I really don't want to. I am not someone that insults people. Like, you will not read. It's been annoying for over a year. And Bongoli is always quiet. Bongoli doesn't insult people back. People talk. People have been on me for a year. I'm the most insulted human being on social media for a year. And I've never for once abused people back the way people abuse me. And go and read. And go and understand. And think with your brains. Stop this grandiose delusion. Living in a state of utopia. A fake utopia in your brains. Okay, I did not know. I said either FBI. Do you know the meaning of FDI? Do you know the meaning of FPI? Okay, qualify it for me. When the foreign people bring credit in, because they are not buying securities, they are not buying bonds or stocks, then how do you qualify? That's why I said FDI or FPI. People that are here wanting to learn, to know these things, you people would not want them to learn this thing. You don't want them to know this thing. There are pros and there are cons. Yes, school fees, tuition, because there's no tuition. Now there's going to be tuition. It's going to go up. It's going to be more expensive to go to school. Yes, because our school is very, very cheap in Nigeria. When I was in Unilag, I paid 6,500 naira per year as school fees. What is that? When my tuition, my hostel fees and my radio was about 18,000. Come on now. It has its pros and its cons. It has its pros and its cons. We are trying to educate people for them to understand. And you people just come here and just start saying so many different things. You know, it's very unfair. And if you guys sit down like this with me one-on-one...
Somebody said student loan is a financial trap for the youth. So sitting at home and not being able to be educated, why do people like to lie to yourselves? How can student loan...
This is a loan. A loan is not a must. At least somebody's putting in a loan, and the loan the government is going to run at a loss. it is interest free. Where do you this America that they talk about that they like to compare that they come no best my chairman. That they like to compare Nigeria to Canada or UK or wherever they are doing student loans. I beg no vex me. No vex. No vex.
Well, no vex.
I
want to talk to me, just go. I don't get much time to talk. First of all, I have to start like this, you understand? This too much English, carry grammar, they scatter everywhere, no go help. Nigeria is a country for you and I. The essence of Nigeria is to build a nation whereby everyone will enjoy it. I hate when Nigeria come online, speaking so much English, trying to make everybody look as if they're the only people that went to school. You understand? Politics in Nigeria, we know how it's been run. And I can tell you today, the way we are going, Nigeria is not getting to anywhere. Student loan, Tinubu, carry the pass regime, the expired thieves, and put them in the same team. It will still make Nigeria a messy place. Whether you like it or not, Tinubu can never change Nigeria with the way he's going. We want a change. And the kind of change we want in Nigeria is not a change whereby we still select that same dated teams we've had in the previous years. We want new faces.
Bros, hold on. No vex.
Bros, what are you talking about?
You have not said anything. Hold on. Let him talk. Wait. Please, my brother. You have said you want change. You are not saying anything. Communicate better so we can understand. Please, my brother.
Tell me.
What I'm trying to say that I've seen so much of conflict, so much of hatred between the Igbos, the Yorubas, trying to create a segregation between the two society tribes. You understand? And this will never take the nation to anywhere. If you want a better Nigeria, let's talk from the perspective of trying to understand why something is being done and how will this create a change. You understand? We let's talk about he's a Yoruba for some reason anything he says is right. You understand? Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I don't really understand. I don't know if my Oga here had whether my chairman had what it has. Do you understand what it is? I don't understand what it is.
I just think he's just talking about in general issues. He's just talking about the general issue that is going on with the hangover of the election of between the Igbos, the Yorubas, and the tribal thing. I don't think.
I have to leave now. I'm very, very sorry.
I don't think. But
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Something about EFCC, and I will say is completely economic with the truth. Is we don't need to be picking and choosing. Nuribadu went to National Assembly to address corruption, make mention of 21 governors out of 36 governors. You understand? And said it clearly that Tinubu is the worst among them all. That is Nuru Ribadu. You understand? Of course, we know the only people that they prosecute in Nigeria may be the Yahoo boy that is not so big. And this is why the country is where it is today. We all know these things. So coming out to say Nuru Ribadu said this, what about the same Nuru Ribadu who said that?
My Oga, please hold on, sir. Respectfully, sir. Who was the presidential flag bearer of the ACN in 2011?
The presidential flag bearer of ACN in 2011, it was Atiku.
No. That was 2007. ACN.
11. When they came to state now, I can't remember. Yeah.
You have been calling his name all this while. No Ribadu. Continue your conversation.
No Ribadu. One only on State. No. It kind of funny to me how time flies. I remember the election very well. I know Ribadu won only on Osun State. I remember.
Ribadu scored 2.1. I think it was 2.1 million votes or something like that at the time.
But it was only Osun State that he won his election. You understand?
Yeah, in Lagos he scored 400 and something thousand votes. And Jonathan scored 1.28 million votes or something in 2011. See, my chairman. See,
But what I'm saying, this same Nuru Ribadu said so many things. So, how did things change it was so funny to us. So this is in Nigeria we practice. You understand? And so when you see all those type of things, and nothing just happen, it is just so funny. What make Nuhu Ribadu to just change like that? Is it that because of he started rubbing shoulder with them? Because of the winning party kick him out? You understand? When Yaradua let him go, so naturally now it's for him to fall back to the opposition party. These are the things that we do. You understand?
There's a question that is being asked here. People are saying, Bongoli, which database will be used in granting and tracking this loan? I think that we have the BVN and we have the NIN. Those are databases for now. And that will be used. And there are a lot of conditions. There are a lot of conditions in trying to retrieve the money and all of stuff. But we have the NIN and we have the BVN and then the track. I've been on this platform where somebody said,
talking about somebody go to jail for student loan. I live in the US too. To some extent, I understand the way student loan work in the US, and I equally know to some extent how student loan also work in the UK. So saying somebody don't pay student loan after 2 years and you didn't pay, after 2 years, the leeway that they give to you, and you didn't pay student loan, you risk going to jail. I think
as long as you have a job, why are you not paying back? Because they know that Nigerians don't pay back.
Respectfully, it is called a loan. A loan is not a must. These are the conditions.
My brother, a loan is not a must. We all live. Look, one of the things that make the West great, we live a credit life. Like I said, when I go to Nigeria, I wear new shoes, new clothes. My friends will like everything. I say, my guy, this shoe that you see, I don't have it in the US because of when I make me buy them. You understand? So sometimes we
respectfully again, sir, respectfully, I may cut you off in this respectfully. Let us stop comparing a third world country to a first world country, advanced country. Look, if we're a third world country, that is where we're going. So to some extent, we might want to borrow some of these policies that makes things work for them. So what do I mean by that? Like in the UK, you get educated for not having money. Somebody is providing a means.
No, can you listen? Like in the UK now, you make less than £23,000. You don't pay your loan. When you make more, that's when you start paying. They already put system in place, so you all know that this money going to still get out from source. Just like as we have the BVM, so the money can get out of source. But when people might graduate from the book.
So another question: the US and the UK and Canada, you're calling. In America, when you're born, you get the social security number. In Canada, I think you get the SIN number, and I think the UK they have the whatever number. In Nigeria, when they bet us, do they give us BVN or NIN directly?
Is that not where we are going now? Before you, if you want to renew your passport now, you must get your NIN number. So if I'm to collect loan now, I will be forced to have those things, those requirements.
The policy has not even started yet. We are already killing the policy.
No, my brother, I'm not fighting you. I'm not throwing the child and the bathwater away. You understand? But some parts. See, people go to school here in the US. We have thousands of Nigerians, Africans, the Americans. Hold on. I am using a case study. Can you listen? Don't just shut me down like that. People can go to school for certain profession and don't get job with that. I hope you know that. So using the word that they're going to go to jail, there are other ways you can punish them. If I default on my credit, it's going to affect me in so many ways. So the government don't even need to come arrest me because in so many ways there are ways to punish me. If I'm to take a student loan in Nigeria today, if I don't have the so-called NIN number, I will be forced to have one. If I don't have the so-called BVM number, I will be forced to have one because I must meet all those criteria to first of all qualify. So which means I have the criteria for you to check and balance me. And if I'm working, this money needs to get out from source. You understand? We'll have to put system in place. A situation where you put system in place, like the child support thing. They put system in place from your bank. The money is out. You understand? So there are ways you can punish people. You get my point. There are ways you can point people, but using those type of hard word that you're going to arrest them. Come on, now the people who borrow the 5 trillion, the arm content and everything.
You know the advantage of student loan? One of the two advantages of student loan that I see. So guys, you guys that are living abroad, you may not have to be sending money home. When they say come and pay school fees for my child, you say go and collect student loan if you qualify for it. So guys, they are saving us money from sending home to be paying school fees.
I agree 100%.
Abi, you say, do you qualify for it? Secondly, sir, what we need to look at here is that it is a step in the right direction to get to where we are talking about. When we talk about UK, we talk about US, we talk about Canada and all of that stuff. We are starting from somewhere. We have not even started the program. The program starts in September, October of 2023. Me, like I said, I am still angry that they made it interest-free because that is a way of bringing foreign investors in. And you know why they put that jail there? We are Nigerians. Let's not deceive ourselves. We are very tough people. Tough times calls for tough actions. So when you see those conditions there, you're like, if you do it, if you default, we'll come and get you. Let us stop all this. We are acting like we are from the UK or the US or Canada or Australia. We know ourselves. I was on a live when somebody said, if they give me the student who say they give me 10 million, I run come up for Nigeria. I run. You know, these things can be adjusted. They can be, reviewed. They can be amended.
One of the ways to do it is what we are doing now. We have to criticize some of this part. That is one of the ways. But if every one of us keep our mouth shut, then they might think that what they're doing is just the right thing.
Okay,
you understand? So one of the ways what we are doing right now.
I want to answer a question, sir. I want to answer a question. Maybe people don't understand when I say foreign investors coming in, foreign direct investment. Bongoli, what will foreign investors invest in? See, student loans are public or private, are mostly private. It is a business for people. I can say I have $1 billion US. Nigeria is doing student loan. I want to come and invest in Nigeria. And that money is like a facility. You can even have private student loans. So long there's a provision in the law that addresses it. And by doing that, they are bringing in their millions and billions of dollars into the system. Remember, we need those forex flow. You see the way they floated the naira today, we need forex coming in and out. That's the way of attracting forex. That's the way of making it more robust. And when a private one comes in, it will even be more lax compared to federal. You have lesser conditions. Because this loan also, you can go to public and private school. It doesn't stop. You can get it to go to a private school. Imagine the son of the poorest of the poor in Nigeria able to afford Covenant University.
That's how it's supposed to be. The so-called Ivy League, the 8 Ivy League we have in the US, they're all private schools. The so-called Harvard, Brown, Yale, they are all private schools.
You know the other advantage, sir? You know the other advantage? If you cannot afford student loan and you cannot afford to get the conditions and you are poorest of the poor, that begin to push people into vocational studies. More people into the vocational pool. Because like you said, in this Western world that we live in, for example, not everybody they go school.
That's true.
And we need those people that are going to technical colleges. So it's like if you cannot qualify for this one, you can go into the other one.
So these are the things that I don't know the rush that the president came out to do. They would have come up with a whole comprehensive analysis of that, and it would have helped. You understand? You need to partner with private sector.
Absolutely, bro.
It's scholarship.
The bill has been in the house for long, sir. It's a bill.
All right, we have somebody else after this.
Yeah.
We're going to be rounding off after this.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, how you doing?
Very well, thank
Dr.
you.
Fritz.
We're doing very well,
I
thank you.
have,
Go ahead.
yeah. I have one thing to say, Mr. Bongoli. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
I'm the
fine, sir.
other brother. Yeah. You see, I like what we discussed about. I'm very, very keen about Nigeria so much. Although I've been living here now over 2 decades, almost 3 decades now. Before we can talk of anything, before Nigeria can grow, before Nigeria can even step to the level of growth, we need basic necessity of life, which is water, light, good road, and coal. I believe there is nothing foreign investor will come to Nigeria to come and do. The overhead cost will be too much for them to spend. We have no water. That is the only thing I care so much about. Whenever I think about Nigeria, when I look at here, everybody in their crates, they have water, they get light, they get good road. Okay, when we say if, let's say, their economy get problem, as if the way they are right now, they got a little bit economic crisis, you can still function. In our place, it will be very, very hard for poor dude to function because we don't have what we really need. We talk of economy. The means of economy to survive, we don't have it. Some people will walk from Mile 2 or Mile 12 or from Pesta Village to Lagos Island to come and work. That would be too much. I'm not saying economy, when we discuss about economy or foreign investor, it's not good. They are first thing first. If we don't do that, we can't move forward. That is what I learned when I was in school in Nigeria. The same University of Lagos you went, that's where I finished my first degree before I came in. You got me, Mr. Bongoli? I love your discussion so much, sir. But there are some area I want you to touch that I didn't get it.
Sir, I cannot speak about everything, sir. We're talking about student loans, its pros and its cons, and that's what we are talking about here, sir. So, the physiological factors with which you're talking about, yes, it is in the works. That is not even, many a times, it's not even the rule of the federal government. It is the rule of the state government and local government. According to Section 7 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and according to Schedule 4 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, all of these things you're talking about, most of them should be provided by the local government. But that is not what we are talking about here, sir. Respectfully.
Even though that one that you talk about, Bongoli, to some extent, let's debate a little bit. That is also another scam again. In as much as it's not scam, but it's scam. Talking about the local government, the local government has been adjusted by the governors. The local government has been adjusted by the governors, and with the help of the federal government too.
I said state and local. The state governments are subnationals. They do their own thing. The federal government has little powers. The federal government cannot really even monitor them. They are their own lords. They are their own kings. By the Constitution.
No, that's why I said the local government has been adjudged by the state governor with help of the federal government.
With the what?
With the what? With help. Look, the local government.
Respectfully, sir. I think that is a false, inaccurate information. Respectfully, sir.
No,
because we were in this country a couple of months ago, where the federal government and state governments got into a fisticuffs because state governors were saying they wanted state police and federal governments were saying that they want to give local government autonomy.
Correct.
The federal government and the state government don't see eye to eye when it comes to giving autonomy of the local government. So for you to come here on this program and say that with the aid of the federal government, that state governments are controlling local governments, that is inaccurate, sir. Respect.
All right, guys. It's time we come to an end.
Let me correct
Guys,
that part.
sorry, we've been
So
on for a
the
long
previous
time. I've
Danfries,
literally
please,
been
1 minute,
on for
please,
3 straight
Danfries.
hours.
So round up. Please talk
Okay,
out.
so
So,
let me correct that part. The previous administration, Buhari fought on that. But Buhari fought on that. Buhari cannot go to court in that aspect because we have 777 local government chairman that can test that case. But you know that a local government chairman, if a local government chairman go and test that part in law, that local government chairman ceases to be a chairman, they're going to kick him out because states conduct their own state election. And what do I mean by that? The local government and the state have their own, they go to Abuja separately to get their money. But that money domiciled on the state account. They have joint accounts. And the constitution said the governor oversee the account, not run the account. That helped to some extent for checks and balance. But a situation where a governor hijack your money and the governor is asking you, give me project that you want to embark on. Like, for example, we praise Fashola so much. But go and find out many of the roads that Fashola did. These roads have been belongs to local government. It's not his duty. But when you withhold people's money and you are taking glory for their work, that's not how things run. If the federal government can let the local government chairman get their money directly to their own purse, not go to the state, and the state will withhold their money, things won't work well. That's why I say with the help of the federal government, because the federal government is the one releasing these allocations. I hope you know different local government get their different allocations. It's different. For example, Alimosho is the biggest local government in Lagos, followed by Ajeromi, Apapa 2, and the like. So they get a different allocation. But all these allocations still end up in the hands of the governor. And the governor made this local government chairman today plus the so-called LDC, LDC, I can't forget this thing that they created, Tinubu created. I forget the full meaning now. You know, a situation, then the local government chairman will come and defend a project that side. If you can help me do this and this and this. In the first place, it's not the duty of the governor to do that. That's what I'm saying. So I know what I'm talking about.
Sir, respectfully.
Brother, I can remember when during the time of Baba Latif Jakonde, was in 1979, may he rest in peace. He did well in Lagos. He did very, very, very good.
I was the beneficiary of Jakonde. I was a beneficiary of Jakonde. I enjoyed Jakonde. Jakonde literally opened Lagos. You see, when people talk about Tinubu and what Tinubu did in Lagos, it makes me laugh because Jakonde expand Lagos. Lagos is very small in terms of landmarks and everything. Jakonde opened Lagos with estates, the Jakonde estate, the one in Gowon estate, the one in Maitul, the one in Ajah. This is how Jakonde, because the poor man said, I don't have money to send my kids to school. And what Jakonde do? Jakonde built schools everywhere.
Let's do my 1 minute. Let's do my 1 minute and go. See, everybody, we know that they are favorites. There are about 600 and so many people. There are about 80 to 90% of them are supporting LUP. And the LUP guy in Anambra, for 7 years and 9 months, he didn't run local government elections. So that's how they crippled the economy there in Anambra during his time, from 2006 to 2014.
So which is the
And hold on, 3 months to the end. He was using caretaker, so he was using caretaker to win election. So when we are talking about state government, but let me finish at my own 1 minute and respect.
sorry, hold on, Bongoli. Bongoli, hold on. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I would love somebody else to tackle Bongoli if possible, but right now, since Bongoli is all that we have left, I want him to sign out. In the meantime, Bongoli, before you do your sign out, make I hawk my market. One day, make I hawk my market too. 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 If you're watching on TikTok, you enjoyed the show. Oh wow, I did. It was explanatory. What are the student loans in Nigeria? We have learned a lot. If you're watching on TikTok, Tinubu after 2 weeks, or would you have preferred Peter Obi? So I've got Bongoli in the hot seat. The question starts again. Tinubu, by the way, if you're on TikTok, I'm looking for my number one gifter. The question is Tinubu after 2 weeks, or will you have preferred Peter Obi? Double click the screen, double click the screen. Share your opinions. Remember, I'm looking for my number one gifter, and my number one gifter is going to be allowed to make a choice. Bongoli, over to you.
Yeah, I think it is disrespectful for you to put a Peter Obi's name where Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's name is when it comes to governance. I think it's a taboo and it's an aberration. Because from 1999 to 2023 that we are speaking today, all the governors in Lagos State have done way better than Obi, Peter Obi. Let me call his name very well. So respectfully, it is an insult to call Obi where Asiwaju is. The Obi, when we are talking of governance, who is he? When we look at all the KPIs involved, when we to compare governors, Obi during his time was one of the worst governors in the Southeast. What are we talking about? So yeah, we don't. It's an insult to put Obi and Asiwaju when we are talking of governance. Now I'm speaking facts here. I'm not speaking because you love somebody. Now let me now go with the 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of Asiwaju. I don't think there's any precedent. Look, see, hold on. Let me even address this. Bro, since they are called, I'm sorry that I have to debate. Bro, since they are called, just because I don't support Obi doesn't mean I'm anti-Igbo. Anytime I'm talking against Obi, you people say Bongoli is anti-Igbo. Your hatred for Igbos are unimaginable. That tells me that you guys were voting Obi based on ethnic lines.
Thank you.
His competence.
Thank you.
Because anytime Bongoli is talk, anytime you are speaking against Asiwaju, I never say you dislike Yorubas. It is very, very unfair. Don't stop doing this emotional intelligence on people. Stop it. It's not me, Bongoli, that you will say, you tell those things to. It's not me. I know history. I know the history of Igbos in Nigeria very well. More than most Igbos in Nigeria. I know your history in Nigeria. And when I begin to talk about it, you say Bongoli is anti-Igbo. Bongoli is this because I do not support Obi. Stop it. Stop the pettiness to all the LUP whatever. What is it? You people have said worse things about Asiwaju. Did anybody say you hate Yorubas? What have I said about Obi? What has Bongoli said about Obi? I have never attacked Obi as a human being. I attacked his governance. Is this start for today? What is it in because I said I'm not supporting Obi and I'm supporting Asiwaju? What is it with you guys? Daddy Freeze. Now back to what say it all the time. Say what was that I hate Igbos. I don't hate the Igbos. I like the Igbos. Yes, I don't like how the Igbos play politics. I know many things. You say I know nothing. I know many things. Mr. Brosins Diako, I know many things. It's not about mouth or anything. I'm not trying to prove anything to you. The Igbos, when you talk about playing politics in Nigeria's history, they've not always played the politics very well. That is fact. You play the politics very well. You spread your wings. Dave Umahi said it. You spread your wings across board. Now you say I know absolutely nothing. Yes, my bros. But me and you, if we stay one-on-one and talk about these things, you don't know. You guys look at me because Bongoli is young. It's not about being young. It's vision, knowledge, and courage.
Bongoli, your time is up. Oh.
No, Daddy Freeze, I've not said what I want to even say.
Oh yeah, you're 1 minute now. You're 1 minute now. By the way, somebody says Obi definitely won the election. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I just have to address that as a human being. Stop, I'm not anti-Igbo. Stop that narrative. I don't support Obi. Now, firstly, we have to talk about the fuel subsidy removal. No president has ever been able to do that without protest. Nobody protested Daddy Freeze, Nigerians. There were no strikes. In fact, there are articles that people in Benin Republic, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, even Sudan are complaining. They are saying Asiwaju should do something about it. I read a full article today. Daddy Freeze, they are crying in our neighboring countries because we remove fuel subsidy. They are crying. Now, doing that in itself would ensure that Nigeria saves about $10 billion in fuel subsidy payments, bogus fuel subsidy payments, because the federal government, the NNPC, would say that we are using 70 million barrels of oil, I mean liters of what's it called, of petroleum products or gasoline. Now we are saying that the thing is between 10 and 15 million liters, which I've always been saying. So by saying that no more subsidy, that will save us some money. It's going to be painful, yes. It's going to be painful, yes. But we have removed that. Now, secondly, we talk about the student loans. That is unprecedented, and that has been a bill that has been in the House for a long time, and now it's been passed into law. Yes, the conditions may be very, very stringent, but I think in Nigeria, like the Yorubas will say, we're laughing who will. Meaning a madness that they use to take cure madness. You have to be very hard when it comes to things like that, because we know ourselves, we will abuse it. Some people that will be using iPhone 14 Pro Max will say they want student loan. Just watch. The phone that you are using, that you should sell and use it to pay for your tuition. You be carrying $1 million phone up and down, but you say you want student loan. Just watch out. Now we talk about foreign exchange unification. Foreign exchange unification, that in itself will stop what is called round tripping, where you go and buy dollar at 450 naira or 460 naira, and you sell in the black market at 750. So in itself, you are making about 300 naira, and that is why a lot of Nigerians have become millionaires overnight. And you won't have that preference anymore. So that in itself has also given investors confidence. That is, I was watching Bloomberg Financial News. That is, I think I've told you personally right before, right? That every morning I watch financial news.
Yeah.
I saw Nigeria for the first time, and I put it on my story, on my Instagram story. They said the leader in Nigeria has made the markets interesting for investors. I'm like, this is the kind of news I want to be seeing about Nigeria. Putting such a news up there would make people want to come into Nigeria and come and invest in Nigeria. Because what people don't understand is that is these foreign direct investments that will create jobs. So by doing that, you are assuring the investor that when I bring my dollar in, I can get my dollar out. And tomorrow, you are not going to say, the thing has, the money has reduced, or it has gone up, or it has gone down. They just looking for stability. And you bring the money in. Guys, very soon you'll be able to use your Naira card to pay in dollars and all of those things. This is what, by opening the markets, that is what is going on right now. Opening the markets. So, that is freeze. No president in our history, no leader in our history has ever hit those milestones in just 2 weeks, that is freeze. These things that he did are things that you do in 4 years. These things that he's doing are things that you do in 4 years. Like you do it small for 4 years. He did it under 2 weeks. And look at how there is peace in the country. When I mean peace, I mean relative peace.
You're absolutely correct. Bongoli, this matter will go on and on and on. We love you, Bongoli, but time to end. I'm getting battery notifications on all my gadgets, and I still never fit sell my market well, because you have done very well, Bongoli. Let me take you out. Thank you very much, because you'll be tempted to continue. You'll be tempted to continue working. I appreciate you, Bongoli. That was some good facts. And in all honesty, I buy into the narrative Bongoli is selling. Nigerians are born and raised to think that paying money back is bad. Your mother will borrow money from you, and when it's time to pay back, your mother will say, is it not my belly that I used to carry you for 9 months? So when you know you have a country of people who believe they are entitled to money they did not work for, let me tell you, if your mother brought you to life, she's not entitled to your money. Giving her money is a privilege. Same thing with your father or anybody else. Your papa go borrow money from you. Your own papa no go gree pay you back. Nigerians know they pay loan. Indians know they pay loan. That's why they say who go jail and Bola Tinubu not where you go the jail. One day you go the jail. There is nothing stringent in alone. If you don't want borrow money, no go borrow. No go borrow. It's not by force. Sell your iPhone like Bongoli said and pay your school fees. You wear the whole iPhone. Wait to consign you with loan. If nobody say you be thief. Then you two will borrow the money. You no one come pay back, Abi. A year only download shine. Ole, you be thief. Borrow the money, pay the money back. You are raised in Nigeria not to pay money back. Because your mother does it to you, your father does it to you. Why do you think all the banks in Nigeria folded up? All the banks that folded up. Why do you think they folded up? Because people, they borrow money, they know they pay back. Now, Nigeria mentality. I don't borrow them, come and beat me in my house. That's the foolishness. Take me to court. About this one, they don't carry you go court. Now straight to police. They go mend your mama. They go mend your papa. I won't need that. You borrow money, you don't want to pay back. God go punish you, really. Please, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Double click the screen. Now, after all you've heard, do you still want to be in power? Or do you think Tinubu has done well? I want to see my super chats on TikTok. My super chats on YouTube and my stars on Facebook. I want to see my stars on Facebook. Where are my stars on Facebook? I want to see my stars on Facebook. I want to see my money guns on TikTok. Where are my money guns on TikTok? Where are my money guns on TikTok? So far, Unapologetically Titan is my number one gifter on TikTok. Unapologetically Titan. Oh my goodness. Kola Ojuko Tola is my number one gifter now. My number two gifter, and my number one gifter is Daughter, thank you so much. Daughter of Zion, my number one gifter. All right, guys, I'm looking for my number one gifter on TikTok. Who's my number one gifter going to be? Daughter of Zion is my number one gifter. That's right. Send me those gifts. I'm looking for a sports car. After today's show, my voice don't go and I go still preach tomorrow. When I know the pity person, where are my money guns? Oh yeah. I need to show some love to some people who are supporting me right now. If you're watching on YouTube, where are my super chats? Where are my super chats? So are my super chats? So if you're watching on Facebook, where are my stars? Oh yeah, TikTok people. Let me see those gifts coming. Knock that screen. Oh yeah, double knock that screen. Bench the screen. Knock the screen. Oh yeah, really. Oh yeah. Someone said Obi can try again after 4 years. Someone said bank accounts. My bank accounts are there. I put it up yesterday. Nobody sent anything. My bank account is 100-131-7326. Daughter of Zion, my number one gifter. Daughter of Zion has been thrown to number 2. Who's my number one gifter now? DRK, my number one gifter on TikTok. My number one TikTok. All right, the account for those asking, 100-131-7326. 100-131-7326. Listen to what somebody said. Daddy Freeze, it's a pity you're promoting tribal sentiments and bigotry just for your selfish gain of making money. Shey they see person where they don't shake way for in life. Wetin be name again? Bombis Gaddafi. Ọpọlọ ẹ ti dọ́ta. Èrí ògì ló wà lórí ẹ̀. Ja blocking down wèrè. Where is the tribal sentiment? Where are the tribal sentiments? I won't block him. 100-131-7326. Zenith Bank 100-131-7326. If you enjoy the show, now hustle we dey here, the hustle. I no go lie, give you. And when we make the money for Instagram, we know they carry and dash actress. So meanwhile, somebody, hey, Aduroja Benga, thank you for your gift. Thank you for your gift. If you're watching on TikTok, who's my number one gifter? I'm looking for my number one gifter. Big shout out to my number one gifter on TikTok, DRK, my number one gifter. Farmer Dele just sent me 10 pounds. Thank you so much on YouTube. Thank you so much. Offering time. Offering time. No be offering with the collect and I play at the play. Oh. If you enjoy the show, oh yeah, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it. Daughter of Zion, thank you so much. Keep pumping those gifts. Remember I say blessing time. That's right. Keep pumping those gifts. Keep pumping those gifts. Where are my money guns? Where are my money guns? Double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Follow my number one gifter. My number one gifter is pinned to the top of the TikTok live. Follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Oh yeah, let's make this happen. Follow my number one gifter. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Where is Yule? Waiting they say do Yule. Follow my number one gifter. I'm not bringing any more calls. I'm blocking anybody who no get sense. Right now I'm looking for my gifters. Daughter of Zion doing so well. I want to see those money guns. Daughter of Zion doing so well. Is she going to take over? Is Daughter of Zion going to take over? Oh, Daughter of Zion, big shout out. Osa Ehi. Osa Ehi is my number 2 gifter. Number 3 gifter, Osa Ehi. Is he going to rise to number 1? Yes, hey, Judy, they look for you. I'm looking for my number 1 gifter. My number 1 gifter is going to get a special shout out as I'm rounding off. Looks like my number 1 gifter is DRK. DRK Officials. That's my number 1 gifter on TikTok. DRK Officials. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, make it happen. Everybody in a hustler, and I saw your pastor they hustle. It's just that if they use prayer, take hustle your own. If they act like say they pray for you and the prayer they answer. Meanwhile, you be mumu. That's why they go come. House of Gold, just send me that money gun. That's right. House of Gold is gonna jump to my number 1 gifter. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. House of Gold is my number 1 gifter. House of Gold has pushed DRK to number 2. House of Gold is my number 1 gifter. House of Gold on TikTok. Let's make that noise for House of Gold. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, follow House of Gold. Shout out to you, Sparrow. Follow House of Gold. Connect with one another. Connect with one another. If you're watching on YouTube, where are my super stickers and my super chats? Una they always ask for person account. Una go ask, we go give you 1 naira and una no go put. We don't ask you for money. Now you say where is the account? 100 131 7326 Zenith. 100 131 7326 Zenith. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Now hustle with they go, with they hustle they go. Big shout out to House of Gold. House of Gold today sent me 8 money guns. Programmer G Win sent me 5 money guns. Unapologetically Titan sent me 6 money guns. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. So I want to close now. Who's going to end up being my number one gifter? Follow my number one gifter, guys. Follow my number one gifter. Toluine. Follow my number one gifter. Still, the position is being held today by House of Gold. Can somebody overthrow House of Gold? Double click the screen. Double click the screen while you're doing this. Is somebody going to overthrow House of Gold? Double click that screen. Share the video. Double click that screen. And we're about to close finally for the day. Thank you all so much. It's been so wonderful hanging out with you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, wow. Big shout out. Olanike Abiodun Ezekiel sent me 50K. Hey, Abiodun Ezekiel, thank you so much. You are a better person. You are a better person. You enjoyed the show. And you showed your appreciation for the platform. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Olu. Big shout out to Bongoli and every single person who came live today. A special shout out to all my obedient brothers and sisters. Those of you where they behave. Those of you who support P2B respectfully. Those of you who are not tribal in your support of P2B. Those of you who do not submit to religious sentiments. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Big shout out to my obedient brothers and sisters. And you obedient, more love you God. My voice don't go. I talk back to back. Somebody say, please wait. I won't send. All right, Joseph Nwache. I will wait 2 more minutes. The account is 100 131 7326. 100 131 7326. Zenith Bank. 100 131 7326. Joseph Nwache says I should wait 5 minutes. Akube 12345. I see you, brother. I see you guys. I see you. I see you sending those gifts. Akube is now my number 3 gifter. Number 1 is still House of Gold. Somebody says I should wait 5 minutes. I can't wait 5 minutes. I'll just do 2 minutes. Save your gift for next time. Thank you so much. I appreciate the thought. Unless you want to send me a sports car. I've not had this. There was a time when people used to send me sports cars, man. I used to feel so good. Sports cars. Who's going to send me a sports car? Let me just close. I want to say a sports car and I'll close. That's how one person sent me a space shuttle. I think it was House of Gold. House of Gold is just amazing. Big shout out to my brother House of Gold. House of Gold, you are too much. Your love and support is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is where we're going to draw a close. Thank you so much, all of you who supported us. My number 1 gifter remains the one and only House of Gold. The wonderful, the delectable House of Gold. The amazing House of Gold. Your house will be filled with gold. Achube 12345 has risen to the number 2 gifter. Is he going to take over from House of Gold? Can this even be possible? Akube 12345 is number 2 right now. Let's see if he can dethrone House of Gold. Is he going to dethrone House of Gold? We're watching, we're waiting. We're watching and waiting, watching and waiting. Is he going to dethrone House of Gold? Or is this just a pipe dream? Is this a tall dream? Is he going to dethrone House of Gold? Or is this a pipe dream? We're watching and waiting. We're watching and waiting. We're watching and waiting. Achube 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you guys so much. I love you all so very much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, all of you. See you tomorrow in church. Church is going to be amazing. 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Church is going to be off the hook. 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Take care, guys, and God bless you all. I love you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Thank you for all your love. See you tomorrow.